Hello, my name is Alejandro Hurtado, and today I'm going to talk about efficacy and long-term safety of a dengue vaccine in regions of endemic disease. Definition: dengue fever is a painful, debilitating mosquito-borne disease caused by any of the four closely related dengue viruses. These viruses are related to the viruses that cause West Nile infection and yellow fever.
To start off with, what is dengue? Dengue is a viral infection. Like any other viral infections we have, dengue is also a viral infection. And there are four different kinds of dengue viruses that cause dengue fever. The DENV1, 2, 3, and 4. This is what the dengue fever virus looks like on electron microscopy. So how does dengue fever spread? It spreads through the infected Aedes mosquito, and we have a picture of the mosquito here in the top right-hand corner. The mosquito has a striped body, as you can clearly see there, and so it is sometimes called as a tiger mosquito. Typically, this mosquito bites during the day, usually about 2 hours after sunrise and around 2 hours before sunset. The only time the mosquito is only alive for about 2 weeks, and during this time, it has 3 cycles of egg laying and can lay over about 100 eggs during that period. So once a human is bitten, it can take about 5 to 6 days for the dengue fever to develop.
Applications in medicine. The first dengue vaccine, called Dengue, is currently licensed in 20 countries. The key findings from two large phase 3 trials involving over 30,000 participants aged 2 to 16 years.
Dengue is a complex disease and developing a vaccine against it is not easy as there are 4 different strains of the virus. But fortunately, according to the Indian Council of Medical Research, no new strain has struck the country. Indian scientists made a breakthrough recently on what could be a novel and promising vaccine against the dreaded virus which works against all the 4 strains. Till date, no vaccine against dengue exists in the world. It could take up to 5 years before this vaccine candidate is available for use by humans. It has been tested on monkeys and it works, but human trials are still a long way away.
We definitely have a working dengue vaccine candidate, and for me a dengue vaccine from India is like putting a man on the moon. It is of that importance.
Work on this Indian dengue vaccine started 5 years ago with an investment of rupees 8 crores, and only last month the team procured an international patent. So till now the development was a hush-hush affair.
Pros and cons. Pros: because of the higher efficacy of the vaccine against dengue and the absence of an observed increased risk of hospitalized dengue observed in older children, licensure of the vaccine was sought in 2015 with an indication of 9 years and above. Mathematical modeling suggested that the public health benefits of vaccination could be maximized if dengue seropositivity in the age group targeted for vaccination was high. Cons: there is an increased risk of hospitalization and severe dengue in seronegative individuals, starting about 30 months after the first dose. In areas of 70% dengue seroprevalence, for every 4 severe cases prevented in seropositive, there would be 1 excess severe case in seronegative per 1,000 vaccines. For every 13 hospitalizations prevented in seropositive vaccines, there would be 1 excess hospitalization in seronegative vaccines per 1,000 vaccines.
Now, the actual producers of the vaccination, Sanofi, have released a statement. New analysis of 6 years of data have shown that more cases of severe dengue fever could be experienced by people who have received the vaccination but still haven't had dengue fever virus. So essentially what they're saying is if you haven't had the dengue fever before and you received the vaccination, if you do get dengue fever, this will probably be worse, i.e. you've got a higher chance of dying from the dengue fever because of their vaccination. But now we're left in a situation where 700,000 Filipino kids have had a vaccination which has actually been shown to worsen the cases of dengue fever, and now they've got to live with that for the rest of their lives, knowing that if they were to develop dengue fever, then it's probably going.
Issue applied in Ecuador. A vaccine against dengue represents a major advance for the control of the disease, becoming an important tool to reach the goal of the WHO: reduce 50% of the mortality by dengue in 2020. Paraguay, Ecuador, and Argentina studied the approval of this vaccine in their countries, but there is still no estimated date of the advent of the antivirus would be specified.
Program. As for the DOH, what are you doing spending 4% of your budget on a vaccination which is still being studied, isn't that clear whether it's safe or not, and then giving it to 700,000 of your children living in your country? I mean, this seems like an awful lot of money. You've got 6 million people with diabetes, you've got hundreds of health problems, and you're spending 4% of your budget on a vaccination which isn't yet proven to be.
Conclusions. In light of the new evidence of the long-term safety issue in seronegative individuals, balanced against the documented efficacy and safety in seropositive individuals, currently both population seroprevalence criteria and pre-vaccination screening are pragmatically difficult approaches of achieving high population protection for dengue.
Please. On November 29, 2017, the DOH received a preliminary briefing on updated information on the dengue vaccine known as Dengvaxia from Sanofi Pasteur. Based on the reports, the dengue vaccine has shown consistent and sustained benefit for those who were previously infected with the dengue virus. For those who were not previously infected by the dengue virus, the analysis found that vaccination led to a benefit in preventing severe illness for at least 30 months. And I repeat, 30 months, 30. In the longer term, severe cases may occur following a subsequent dengue infection among those who were not previously infected. In the light of this new analysis, the DOH will place the dengue vaccination program on hold. I repeat, in the light of this new analysis, the DOH will place the dengue vaccination program on hold while review and consultation are ongoing with experts, key stakeholders, and of course, the WHO. The DOH is highly committed in strengthening and intensifying its ongoing surveillance and monitoring to evaluate the program and ensure safety. An average of 200,000 cases of dengue is reported every year. Vaccination is essential to the integrated approach in dengue prevention and control. Currently, there is no reported case of severe dengue infection among those who receive the vaccine. Let me just stress that the DOH assures the public that it is serious in carrying out its mandate to always guard the health and well-being of its constituents. Thus, it shall ensure that vaccines are always safe and effective to optimize its health benefits. Thank you.
Thank you for your attention.